Listen, it's been a long time since I've spoken to you boys, and so much stuff has happened for you guys. I remember getting in a bit of trouble for calling you the $3 million band quite a few years ago.
Yeah. We've brought your words along for you to eat.
Where's my hat? I'll happily eat it. It's been so extraordinary for you. Is it true that there's been 5 million records that you've sold?
3.5 or 4.
God,
which is crazy. We can't fathom that business.
What's it been like for you over the last 18 months? After that kind of debut, the pressure that mounts afterwards is obviously, reasonable. You've had a pretty turbulent 18 months as well.
Totally.
Obviously, there's a huge amount of pressure, but I mean, you do just adjust to circumstances pretty quickly. You learn sort of survival techniques, and I think we just sort of became a bit more insular and shut everything out, and in doing that, we got really focused and got down to business.
You also had a pretty major and fairly public personal tragedy in your life too, with your father passing away, Nick. Was there, out of having such a public kind of tragedy like that to go through, was there anything that you could pull away from it that actually helped you in the process?
That was the most horrible thing that's ever happened to me in my life. The period where that happened was so contradicted everything else that was going on in our lives at that time. And if I could take anything away from it, was almost like a final gift to throw perspective on a completely insane and out of control world that we were in, and reminded us of what is actually important, and things you read about in magazines like Enemy seem just like pathetic waste of time, haircuts and jackets, and it's like, come on, I'm not interested.
So what were the things that you realised were important to you?
Just not getting carried away and not getting caught up. It's following your own bullshit. And
being Australian, I think you've got a pretty good bullshit detector going on. And also, the four of us, if one of us starts to slip off into arsehole land, there's 3 other guys there ready to pull you back out. Pretty quick. Give you a smack around the chops.
A wet tennis ball to the back of the head.
Wet tenno to the top.
Mark and Nick from Jet are with us. They have a brand new record which is coming out in just a few weeks' time. Shine On is going to be the name of that one. Let's take a little listen to it. This is, of course, the first taste for the new record for Jet. Put your money where your mouth is. And whereabouts did you write the stuff for this record?
Someone wanted us to do a photo shoot, and we weren't really that interested, so we just thought, let's throw a bunch of ridiculous requests, and if they go for it, then we'll go.
We want to go to Barbados, we want to bring our girlfriends, and we want you to get a mobile recording little recording studio and vintage gear, and we thought there's no chance they're going to find any of that. Little did we know there's actually tons of recordings. There's a couple of recording studios on Barbados.
So we have this mansion in Barbados where reportedly Mikhail Gorbachev likes to stay.
Didn't really get much work done, but
it's like the Happy Mondays, isn't it?
Well, the guy who got us all the gear is the guy that recorded them.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was his studio, so he had all the good gear. So
I'll say
we went swimming and stuff.
Yeah.
Drank a lot of rum and Red Stripe beer.
By the way, if you've just joined us, we've got Mark and Nick from Jet. They're back in the country. They've got a brand new record. Can you guess this voice?
G'day, fellas. What's going on?
Who is that?
It's Chris, mate. He's your drummer.
Oh, I thought it might have been, but what? Did you just call up? What happened?
Yeah, I'm called up because I heard you guys on air talking about what a waste of time Barbados was, and I just think that's...
We didn't say it was a waste of time. We said we didn't get...
No, you said all we did was sit around drinking rum, and that's a load of shit, mate. Listen, there was 2 great songs which I really love, and I think we all really do, and everyone always forgets to mention them. I Only Like You When I'm High and Jane Jones and Snap Your Fingers were 3 songs we recorded there. It should be noted that they were, they were special. They were great.
I'll jot that down.
All right, good on you, mate. That's all I got to say. Back to the interview, pal.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. We take you now live. Does he do that a lot?
What a strange bloke.
He's still listening.
Thanks, mate. Good to see you.
Thanks, mate. You too, Nick. Cheers. Thanks, mate.
See ya.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Goodbye.